Do you know this feeling? You schedule an appointment with a professional photographer. You spend a whole afternoon driving there, preparing yourself, taking the photos. You have to pay a lot of money and then you have to wait and the photos still look like shit. In fact, the last photos I had made, I had to throw them away because they gave me insecurities. They were that bad. But we need professional photos for our online presence, for different documents, for job applications and so on. Luckily now with AI we can create headshots from our home with much less effort for the fraction of a price, and the results also look better. All you need are a few casual photos of yourself. You don't even have to dress yourself, and you get back tens of professional headshots with different clothing, different backgrounds, and they all have great lighting and look professional. And the coolest thing, if you dislike something, you can let the AI edit it in a matter of seconds. This causes much less frustration than the old process, and in this video I will review one of these headshot generators. We will see how easy the process is, how good the results look, and I will even compare it to three alternatives, specifically ChatGPT's image generator and Google's Nano Banana. My name is Florian Walter and this is the AI Tool Corner, where I review the latest AI software to find out which ones can actually improve our lives and businesses. The tool is called Headshot Photo. I will put the link into the video description below, together with a 10% discount code, just for my audience. Let's go ahead and create an account. Just log in with your favorite provider and let's go through the process together. I've already done this before, but I will create another headshot. You can create headshots for your whole team or only for yourself. And this is a paid service, but this is much cheaper and easier and faster than hiring a professional photographer. And you only need new headshots like once every decade or so. So this is a good investment to make. Pick a plan depending on how many headshots and backgrounds you want. Let's go through the whole process. We start by entering some data about ourselves, and it says this information helps our AI generate headshots that resemble you accurately. So this helps improve the photos. Let's call it Florian Walter 2, 35. I'm a white boy, nothing on my head, blue eyes, male, and I don't wear glasses. And then you have to upload at least 8 photos of yourself. Now, these photos don't need to look great, but of course they also shouldn't be terrible. I took a few photos from different angles and with different lighting to make sure the AI understands how my face looks and my bone structure and everything. Also, everything you wear in these photos and your haircut is how you will look in the final photo. So the first time I tried this, I forgot to remove my headphones, and then all my headshots had me wearing these headphones, which of course is stupid. So make sure you look decent, prepare your hair, shave yourself if you're a man or a very masculine girl, and take at least 8 photos of yourself, and they should include your head and your shoulders. And then we just go ahead and upload them here. There we go. Unfortunately, every winter my lip splits apart right in the middle, as you can see here, and it doesn't heal for months. I'm curious to see if this will appear in the final result. So let's finish this. This is the fun part. Here we can select a bunch of different backgrounds depending on what plan you picked. I can select 4. This is only about the background. We can pick different clothing styles later. So let's pick light gray and let's pick a few interesting ones. Maybe public speaking. Street sunlight also looks interesting because of the light effect here. And let's pick yellow. And then we select the clothing style. So in my basic plan, I can pick 10 different styles with 4 different backgrounds. 4 times 10 equals 40 different images for all the different combinations. Let's pick white shirt, ripped sweater, definitely one where I wear a suit. We can also use the search up here, suit. Maybe one without a tie and one with. Like this one here looks pretty nice. Khaki suit too. Let's also try graduation robe to see how this looks. Maybe this jacket here. This looks also good. Maybe one for Tinder where I'm wearing joggers. Obviously I can't use this for a job application. And let's go with yellow shirt. Then we get a summary of everything we selected. We can still make changes here. And when we are ready, we click on submit. And then we have to wait until these headshots are generated. Again, how fast this is depends on what plan you picked. I'm a broke ass motherfucker, so I picked the cheapest plan and I have to wait a bit longer. Actually, it only took a few minutes. Let's check out the results. There we go, 40 high quality headshots with different clothes and backgrounds. And as you can see, they look pretty good. The lighting is good, and let's be real, they make me a bit better looking than I actually am in reality, but they look better than what we usually get out of other AI image generators. We will compare them in a moment. Another thing I've noticed is that I look a bit taller in these images than I actually am. This looks like over 6 foot. I'm 5'9" in reality. So if I use this on Tinder, women might be disappointed when they see me in reality. But I think my physique is quite right. I'm a bit thinner at the moment, but as you can see, I am more muscular than the average guy because I train a lot. And I think it got my physique pretty close here. Again, I look a bit better in the image than in reality, but all these headshots look pretty nice. And I didn't have to go to all these different places to make photos and dress myself in all these different clothes. This was all AI generated. And up here we have a bunch of editing tools. They are enabled when we select at least one photo. We can change the clothing to a different style. We can change the background, and then we have a bunch of other editing tools. We can expand an image. Let's give this a try. I haven't tried this before. Let's extend this by 200 pixels on each side. And these changes cost credits. You have 5 credits by default, and this costs 1 credit. You can buy additional credits if you need them. There we go. So this is this image here, just extended into each direction. So we have a larger photo, and there are a bunch of other tools here. Grayscale. I mean, you can do this in an image editing tool if you don't want to use AI for this, but you can play around with these different tools. And when you're happy with the results, you can download them. And just like that, I have 40 professional headshots, well, 41 on my computer. And yeah, who wouldn't accept a job application with this well-dressed man? Let's see if we can get similar results with ChatGPT. So I upload the same input images, and let's try to recreate one of these images here. Let's try a simple one. Create a professional headshot of me based on these input images, wearing a white button shirt in front of a gray background. Let's send this. And let's try the same prompt in Google's Nano Banana. I didn't pick Pro here because Pro is paid, and I want to compare this to the free version, which is regular Nano Banana. So this is what ChatGPT generated. Doesn't look bad, very natural, but it doesn't have this professional lighting that Headshot Photo generated. So Headshot Photo makes me look slightly more attractive. It looks very, I don't know, cinematic, whereas this looks more natural. So it depends on what you need. If you need something that looks very high quality and polished, then you might want to invest into professional headshots. Also, of course, the benefit is that you don't have to prompt all these different backgrounds and clothes manually. It's all prepared for you. But the ChatGPT result is not bad. I like the Nano Banana generated image the least. I think this actually kind of distorted my face. It's not my real face shape. It changed my haircut, looks very boring and plain. I don't like this at all. ChatGPT is decent. And of course, on Headshot Pro, you get these beautiful images. Oh, and what about the little slit in my lip? So it looks like Headshot Photo removed it, which I like. ChatGPT didn't really remove it. It's still visible here, although not as bad. And Nano Banana like half removed it. In this regard, I think Headshot Photo created the best results because it removes little blemishes like this one. Again, I will put the link to Headshot Pro into the video description below, together with a 10% discount code just for my audience. If this video was helpful, please leave a like. Also, subscribe to the channel for more AI tool reviews in the future. Then I hope I see you in the next video. Have a nice rest of the day. Take care.